PND news broadcast, bringing you updates on the charred radioactive wasteland that was once the United Kingdom. I'm Neil Clear. Our top story today, 10 years on from the meltdown at the Hinkley nuclear plant, we look back at the causes surrounding the disaster and what preventative measures could have been taken to save us all from the agonising existence we now all live. The Hinkley plant was constructed in early 2026, despite offshore wind power being £7.50 cheaper per megawatt hour, as a means of meeting rising demand for energy. On the 6th of June 2028, an unknown fault with the plant reactor led to a full meltdown, spewing toxic radioactive fumes miles in every direction. The Hinkley meltdown is considered by many to mark the beginning of the end for the UK as we knew it. Now over to Pete O'Neill with a special report from the scene. Pete, what can you tell us about the conditions of the Hinkley plant 10 years on?
Thanks, Neil. As you can see,
Truly harrowing stuff. The Hinkley meltdown most immediately affected Bristol and Cardiff, both of which were situated close enough to receive an extremely high dose of radiation. But in the days that followed, strong westerly winds spread the fallout up the country, hitting all major cities. 3 days on from the incident, a countrywide evacuation was declared, with the main investors in the Hinkley plant, France and China, providing additional transport. Just 5 days on from the disaster, the evacuation was declared a success, and a quarantine was put in place to try and limit all major radiation damage to Britain. Everyone who didn't make it in time and is still stuck here might argue that success is a little bit of an overstatement. Listening, I've changed my mind. I'd like to leave now. Get me out of here. Death tolls from the Hinkley disaster have never been confirmed, but are estimated to be in the tens of thousands. Those not killed directly are far more likely to develop some form of cancer over the coming years, not to mention a huge increase in the likelihood of serious birth defects in future generations. Just think, all of this could have been prevented if only we'd invested in some cleaner forms of energy, like wind power or solar energy. Of course, for solar energy to work, you do need some sunlight. God, I miss being able to see the sun. Speaking of sun, it's time for the weather with radiation. Tell me, Ray, do I need to pack my lead umbrella?
Do you think this is some kind of joke? This week you can expect the same swirling toxic mist as last week, burning your flesh and corrupting your very cells. There will be occasional intervals of acid rain, however, to break up the mundanity, but then right back to the radioactive smog. Considering plutonium has a half-life of up to 10,000 years and the Hinkley point had already produced over a ton of toxic waste when it exploded, I think it's pretty safe to say it will remain that way for the foreseeable future.
Okay then. Thanks, Ray. That was very informative. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are you tired of worrying about your safety against radiation? Do you only want to save yourself? Well, why not try Dysoon's innovation in the face of annihilation? Introducing our vintage one-man anti-radiation booth. With the use of state-of-the-art LED technology, the booth offers complete protection against radiation. The indoor storage compartments are excellent for keeping your prized possessions safe while the world burns around you. It's perfect for rocks, jars of blood or bile, detached limbs, and statues of false idols. Don't hesitate. Enjoy a safe and comfortable life with the vintage anti-radiation booth. And enjoy it for 20% less with our 20% off price freeze now. Warning, may contain traces of decomposing food and nuts, may cause serious lead poisoning. Terms and conditions apply. Also, why not try Dysoon's pre-disaster simulation boots? With 3 strips of high-quality AstroTurf on the sole of each boot, you can experience the wonders of the outside world from the comfort of your irradiated hole. Caution, does not contain real grass. Please do not attempt consumption. Order today and receive your complimentary copy of Spider-Man, a perfect way to distract your children from the horrifying concept of mortality crushing down on them. Hurry while stocks last. Dysoon, innovation in the face of annihilation.
Welcome back to the PND news broadcast. Now it's time for the lighter side of the news with our fashion editor, Mel Down. Tell me, what's in this season, Mel?
And it was just, again outside, it's so good. And yeah, you got in all different colours, and it's really, right.
Very nice, Mel. What colour would you recommend for me? I'm not that old. Alright, that's all from us tonight, so...
Yourself.